Now, sadly, over one quarter of Irish homes have seen a close family member emigrate in the past 2 years.
But in a moment we will be going live to Australia to a man who is on a mission and who is calling immigrants home to hurl for Christmas. Before we chat to him, have a look at this.
Well, lads, you can run for this match or what?
You gotta go for it, boys!
Home for the hurling.
Jim Ryan is live in our Australian studio, also known as his own sitting room. Jim, great to have you on the show.
Thanks very much.
It's a huge problem with the last few years, Jim, particularly with rural clubs. Lots of guys leaving and teams just falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose no club in the country has escaped it, no more so than our own. A lot of this probably ignited due to a report published by the county board, and our club, unfortunately, was, I think, in the top 5 worst for immigration between 2008 and 2013. So.
And how many lads went, Jim, at that stage?
I think there's around the 20 mark left between that period and none returned. So a lot of other clubs had people that left during that period and returned, but unfortunately nobody returned from our club during that period.
Yeah, Jim, we saw the little video there before we went to you live, and the video shows people pucking around the world from Birmingham to Hong Kong to Perth. And this is symbolising, really, I suppose, the fact that you're promoting this game that you want everyone to take part in on December the 26th. Tell us how this came about.
As I say, I suppose we're talking about immigration, and we wanted to try and make a positive out of a negative kind of statistic. So around we sent a few emails to the guys who said, listen, we're looking at maybe having a game, try and do something for the club, maybe lift the parish at the same time. And thankfully a lot of the guys answered the call and said they'd come home. So the video was a bit of a promo thing just to kickstart the whole lot, you know.
Yeah, I think, is it 17 of the guys that are coming home, Jim?
We've 17 confirmed. I just got another guy the other day that contacted me from, I think it's Saudi Arabia he is, so that's another one. So we might get another one or two between now and Christmas. We'll see how we go. And
it's all for a great charity as well. It's for the special needs.
Yeah, we've got 2 charities that have kind of close links to the club. Number one is Sculling, it's a special needs school in Cashel, and North Tipperary Hospice as well. So they both have links to the clubs. We'll try and raise a few quid for them as well on the day.
Yeah. You're out there, what, 8 years now?
Probably, yeah, not far off it, yeah. So I think I left in 2008, so sorry, 6 years.
No, not to open any wounds or anything, Jim, about the All-Ireland final hurling or the replay, but I suppose to rub the salt into the wounds, your girlfriend Anita, she's from Kilkenny.
She is, yeah. You promised me you wouldn't bring that up, but anyway.
He always does that, actually, Jim. I'd never trust him with those kind of things.
And Jim, the latest member of your family is Ella. She's going to make her first trip home for Christmas as well.
She is indeed, yeah. We welcomed Ella into the world
about
8 weeks. She's here just beside
me.
Hang on, just bring him in.
Oh, you evil man, waking her out of the sleep. Oh, look at her, she's a dolly. Hi, Anita.
There's the Kilkenny woman beside him.
Look at this poor little baby, she's so lovely. Are you dying to come home?
Yeah, she's fast asleep. I'm coming home in 3 weeks for 5 weeks, so I'm really looking forward to getting home.
How long are you there, Anita?
Funnily enough, we didn't come out together, but we actually came out the same year. So Jim came out, I think, November 08, and I came October 08.
Oh, good stuff. And I believe your mother's watching today, Jim.
She is, yeah. She's on holidays in Wexford with her 2 sisters. So hello to Eileen. She's had a tough year there. With my dad passed away earlier on, so the cup will be in his memory on the day as well. So hopefully we have everything under control. The only thing we don't have control of is the weather. So we're praying for good weather. Fingers crossed that Stephen's Day.
Stephen's Day, 2 o'clock. Where is it happening?
Stephen's Day, 2 o'clock. It's in Gortnahu GA grounds, which is just on the border of Tip and Kilkenny. So 2 p.m. throw-in, and we'll have ladies and juveniles and everything, exhibition games. So hopefully it'll be a good day out for the family, and hopefully people can come along and support the charities.
Well, thanks very much for joining us. Of course, it's at the early hours of the morning there in Australia. Thanks very much, and hopefully everything will go well. We'll put all the details on our Facebook page, and thanks to Anita and the beautiful little baby for joining us as well.
Take care. Good luck. She definitely agrees with me. Now, if you've immigrated or know somebody who has immigrated, why don't you send a video to your loved one at home, and we will actually